Hi, welcome back. Welcome to the first lesson on the Growth Talk. My name is John Ige. The Growth Network is a place where you discover, learn, and grow. So, this lesson is majorly on what is growth. What majorly is growth. But before I begin to answer what growth is, I need to take a sample from the scripture. Alright, and maybe from there I will be able to deduce what growth is not, or some ways that people approach growth that is not right. I read from Luke chapter 2 verse 52. I'm starting from my reading from Message version. It says, "And Jesus matured, growing up in both body and spirit, blessed by God and people." And Jesus matured, growing up in both body and spirit. Another version says, "And Jesus kept increasing in wisdom." Jesus kept increasing. This was Jesus' responsibility to keep increasing. The man Jesus was increasing in wisdom, alright, and stature, and in favor with God and in man, alright. And King James says, "And Jesus increased in wisdom and stature and in favor with God and man." So that is it basically. So what is growth? Growth is an increase. An increase in what? There are 4 things I will make mention of. Growth is an increase in size. Alright, growth is an increase in size. Now it depends on what area you are looking at that growth. But when I talk about size, I talk about capacity. Growth is an increase in capacity. Alright, that is increase in size. That is growth. The second area that I believe Jesus actually grew was growth is an increase in number. Growth is an increase in number. And when we are talking about number, when we talk about increase in number, we could be talking about we could be talking about addition or multiplication. But majorly, I love the multiplication increase. Alright, that growth is an increase in number. As we go on with this episode, as we go on with this series, we'll see how these things are applicable. Alright. The next one is that growth, if you are writing, that's a very good habit. Growth is an increase in value. That is, you must take up the responsibility to increase your value. When I talk about value, to increase your worth. Right, that is growth. Number 1, I start again. Growth is an increase in size. Growth is an increase in number. Growth is an increase in value. And lastly, growth is an increase in strength. And when I'm talking about strength, I'm talking about growth is an increase in ability. In ability that you are able to do this. You must increase in your ability. Don't forget, the first one is capacity. The second one is multiplication. The third one is worth. The fourth one is ability. Growth is an increase in ability. So this is growth. This is just a general overview of growth, that growth is increasing. Another word you can use for increasing is developing, maturing, just like we saw in Message version. So this is growth. Thank you for joining me in this lesson. Our next topic would be the 3 pillars of growth. Thank you and God bless you.